Hello and welcome to the channel, J.I. Colorist. My name is Jody and I'm super excited today to color the zodiac animal for August, which is Leo, which is the lion. So when I think of Leo the lion, there are two things that kind of come to mind right away, and obviously that's the MGM lion from my childhood, and that was on all of the movies at the beginning. Then there's also the Lion King, and also I'm a Harry Potter fan, so the house animal for Gryffindor is a lion. So that's what I have decided to do today. I went to the Sarah Renee Clark Color Cube number 2, and palette number 459 is this lion here. So I'm going to use most of these colors. I've gone and picked up the book Astrology Coloring by Ana Jaren. There is a lion here. It's Leo the Lion. Here is the page. I have started off with the background, and I have used a Pitt artist pen by Faber Castell in the color Sky Blue number 146. So I've just done the background just to kind of get that so the page wasn't stark white. I'm going to use even though I'm going to use the color palette here for the actual lion, the rest of it I'm going to go with Gryffindor colors. So that's going to be gold and dark kind of a burgundy red, and that's going to be the rest of the page. So I think it should look sharp once it's done. I am going to be coloring the lion fairly realistic, and I am going to be using my variety of Copic Ciao, and here are the colors that I have. Most of them are from the earth tone set or series. So we've got lipstick, which I thought would be good for the tongue and ears. Then we've got soft sun, brick beige, chamois, raw silk, light walnut, walnut, champagne, and cashew. And those are all the colors that I did have. And most of them match up fairly good to the color palette. So I figured any of them that I kind of select should work for this palette. I just kind of wanted an idea of what to do for our lion here. Here is the picture. Beautiful mane. So because he has a large mane, this is definitely a male lion. We'll go over a few facts about lions, but I thought it would also be fun since I am a Harry Potter fan, and I thought I would pull out, I have the Trivial Pursuit Harry Potter game. It's a portable Trivial Pursuit game, and they have 6 different categories of questions, and the one that I thought I would select from is animals and magical creatures. So that's the bottom line here. I have picked out 12 cards, and I thought after doing a few facts about lions, everybody pretty much is aware of lions and knows a lot about them already, I'm sure. So I thought that we would do the questions off of World of Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit edition, and we are going to do the animals and magical creatures. So I will read out the question as per usual. I'll give you a little bit of time, and then I'll give you the answer before going on to the next question. So kind of a different little bit of trivia. We haven't done a Trivial Pursuit one before, and I just thought since we are talking about animals for this whole series, it might be a fun change. All right, let me adjust the camera down a little bit. We are going to work on the lion together. As I said, I'm going to start off with Copic Ciao markers and do the lion. I'm not a marker expert, so most of the video I'm not going to be explaining techniques or anything because, again, I'm not a marker expert. I am trying to get better at markers. So if you have any tips or people I should be watching here on YouTube that you follow to learn marker techniques from, drop them in the comments below because I would love to get more proficient at doing markers. Okay, let me adjust the camera and let's get started. So just start off with this Ana Jaren book. Astrology Coloring is not It's single-sided. It does have some words on the other side. I do have some blotter pages behind it so that I don't damage the next page. There is also on this side of the page a little write-up on Leo the Lion, so we will definitely read that first, and then we will get coloring. I may end up doing some of this as a voiceover, and that's just because I find it hard to color and talk at the same time, especially with a medium that I'm not familiar with. So again, I have the Copic Ciao markers, and I will just simply hold up each marker so that you can see what I'm using. We'll start the information from the book, Leo the Lion. Regal and charismatic, the lion radiates power and is often associated with leadership. A true fire sign, Leos are driven by creativity and are on a never-ending quest for self-discovery. Always noble, though sometimes arrogant, people of this sign use their power to protect and honor. Here, E71 Champagne. In today's video, instead of facts from the internet about lions, which you can all Google, I thought I would talk about Harry Potter and the Gryffindor house. The Gryffindor mascot is the lion, and it is because Gryffindor values courage, bravery, nerve, and chivalry. Okay, I'm going to use brick beige for this face area. Okay, let's jump into the trivia. There will be 12 questions total. All of them are going to be from the category Animals and Magical Creatures. Question number 1. The letter Harry receives from Hogwarts says that he can bring either an owl, a cat, or ... I'll read that again. The letter Harry receives from Hogwarts says that he can bring either an owl, a cat, or something else. On screen, I'm struggling with this marker. This is one that needed to be refilled, so I will go and refill it. Okay, we've reloaded the ink. The answer to trivia question number 1 is a toad. Question number 2. What is the name of Neville's toad? What is the name of Neville's toad? The answer for question number 2, what is the name of Neville's toad? And his name is Trevor. Shift up the book a little bit. I am using Copic marker E31, which is the brick beige, and that is the same color I used on the face. I'm using on his fur. I do end up also using it as the highlight on his mane. His ear. I'm going to do a little bit of that lipstick color inside his ear. Using the chamois E35. Trivia question number 3. What is the name of Hermione's cat? What is the name of Hermione's cat? I'll let you think about that for a minute. Answer to trivia question number 3. What is the name of Hermione's cat? The name is Crookshanks. Trivia question number 4. What type of animal does Hagrid buy Harry as a birthday present in Diagon Alley? What type of animal does Hagrid buy Harry as a birthday present in Diagon Alley? The answer to trivia question number 4 is an owl. Hagrid purchased an owl for Harry's birthday. Trivia question number 5. A hippogriff has the body, hind legs, and tail of a horse, and the wings and head of what creature? A hippogriff has the body, hind legs, and tail of a horse, and the wings and head of what creature? The answer to trivia question number 5 is an eagle. So that was a little bit more difficult, and I hope you got that one right. Okay, I'm going to let this dry and see how that looks. And I'll choose some colors for the mane here. Okay, here goes the mane. I'm going to be using E35 chamois, E57 light walnut, and E59 walnut. So I am not an expert on hair. I purposely don't do portraits with a lot of hair. So here I am all year long working on animals, which usually are covered in fur. So I apologize ahead of time if this turns out to be a disaster, but we are going to just go for it and see what happens. So wish me luck. Just to clarify on the 3 markers that I do end up actually using for the mane, I added the E31 brick beige, and that's the lightest color, and I use that throughout the mane for the highlights. I do use E35 chamois and my darker color E57 light walnut. I do not end up using the darkest color that I have laying on the page there, so just so that you know. Now that we have that explanation underway, I will continue on with the trivia. Question number 6. Name 2 powers that a phoenix possesses. Again, name 2 powers that a phoenix possesses. I'll give you some time to think about that one. The answer to question number 6, the 2 powers that a phoenix possesses is 1, they can carry immensely heavy loads, and 2, their tears have healing powers. If you got those correct, then you are a Hogwarts aficionado. Just a little commentary about what you're seeing on screen. I am coming in with the darker color, usually at the shadow area, and then I will blend in the highlight in the middle and then come in with a darker color again on the bottom. So I'm flicking upwards and downwards and then blending in the center. Back to a slightly easier trivia question. For question number 7, what is the name of Ron's pet rat? What is the name of Ron's pet rat? Answer number 7 for what is the name of Ron's pet rat. His name is Scabbers. Have no fear, I will not make you watch me do the entire mane. I'm just getting some areas established and get going, and then I will go off and do the rest on my own. But I will leave you with a little bit more of the mane. The next trivia question, number 8. What is the name of Weasley's old owl? And again, what is the name of Weasley's old owl? The answer to trivia question number 8. What is the name of Weasley's old owl? His name is Errol. E-R-R-O-L. Errol. While we were talking about animals and owls in particular, our next question is, for question number 9, what is the name of Harry's owl? Again, what is the name of Harry's owl? If you follow my channel, you know I have a love of owls in particular, so I definitely know this answer, and the answer to question number 9 is Hedwig. H-E-D-W-I-G. Hedwig. Okay, that's how it's looking so far. I think I am going to turn the camera off and continue on with this and come back when I've got more mane done. And we will do together some of the rest of the page as well, instead of just the ongoing mane for this animal. All right, I hope you're enjoying the trivia. Bring you back for a little look at how we're doing. Still using the main 3 colors that I started with for the mane. I'm continuing on. I've just got this portion here left. I may or may not come in with some Polychromos pencils to refine a few areas, but I'm actually thinking it's not looking too bad. I mean, I'm not excellent at any stretch of the imagination, but I think it's looking fine. And the light streaming in is filtered through a gauze curtain, and it's just kind of diffused light, and it makes the lion look even more majestic, like he's roaring into the light. So just thought I'd bring you back for that glimpse. I'll continue on with this, and then we will get to doing some more of the foliage together. Okay, I'll continue on. Here's how our lion is looking so far. Just Copic markers so far. Haven't done anything else of yet. I'm going to let the Copics dry as I go and get some other colors for the rest of the foliage. Remember, I'm going to be using Gryffindor colors. I'm going to start on the rest of the background now, and I am going to use up some of my items that I don't use very often, which is a Spectrum Noir Sparkle pen, and it is in the colored mulled wine, which is a deep burgundy. The colors of the Gryffindor house are burgundy and gold, so I also am going to use a Staedtler golden ochre. I'm going to start off with doing the grass in the burgundy colors, so it's going to be fall colors, and I think that that will go good. Then I will have some gold flowers, I'm hoping, and burgundy accents. So we'll see how that looks, and then we will come in with some pencils probably a little bit later. But for now, I'm going to use this brush pen, and it does not bleed through the page unless you are fairly heavy-handed. So, but again, this is basically a single-sided book, so I'm not too worried, especially since I did use alcohol markers already. But just so you know what does and doesn't bleed through papers, I always like to include that information. This has a brush applicator. You don't want to squeeze it because it comes out enough already. There is a slight shine, but it's not a huge sparkle. I am going in the direction of the grass blade, so I'm just going up and down. And that's how that's gonna look. I hope you are enjoying the Hogwarts trivia. If you like this trivia game, then comment below and I will add it to our trivia game repertoire. Okay, I'll finish off the rest of the grass and be right back. Here we are back after I have finished with the Spectrum Noir sparkle pen in the mulled wine. I'm now bringing in a Pitt Artist pen in magenta 133, and I'm going to do the smaller areas along here so that they are just still a very dark burgundy color, but a little bit easier to get into this area. I'm going to do these here in Staedtler pigment pen, and I'm doing it in golden ochre, so I'll do that, and then I'm going to take a gold gel pen and all of the dots on here. I will put some gold dots on there, so hopefully that kind of looks good. So all of these tiny stem-like things will be burgundy, and then these bushier plants will be the golden ochre. And then we will have to figure out what to do with some of these other colors. So just going to finish off this area first and taking one thing at a time. Back to the trivia. Question number 10. What is the name of Hagrid's pet dragon? Again, what is the name of Hagrid's pet dragon? The answer for question number 10 is Norbert. N-O-R-B-E-R-T. Norbert. I'll bring you back while I work a little bit with this golden ochre. It's a Staedtler pigment brush pen, and it does not bleed through the paper. It's very nice, blends well. We'll do one area together, and I will grab the gold Signo metallic gel pen. Question 11. What is fluffy? What is fluffy? I think I will have to bring in a dark olive green just for the few leaves and stuff that there are here. So I'm not sure what plant this is. I'm sure it's not the color it's supposed to be, but it's the color we are going to have it. I have both the Uniball Signo gold and I also have Sparkle Pop, but I'm going to try this one first and see how I like that. So just get it going, and I'll bring you down a little bit closer. Question 11 answer. Fluffy is the three-headed dog used to guard the Philosopher's Stone. Where there's black, I'm just going over with the gel pen. And then hopefully when I move the page, there is some shine to it. That's how it's going to look, and that's the shine on it. I'll continue this and I'll be back when I'm done. Still working on this one area. I have brought in my Pitt pen that is number 174, chromium green opaque, and I'm doing the dark areas underneath where there's foliage, and so we'll do that on all of the similar flowers, and then I'm probably going to use this plus a bit lighter of a color to finish off the leaves. Question 12 and our last question. What musical instrument do Harry, Ron, and Hermione find playing near Fluffy? Come back for the last little bit of gold accents. Holy moly, this has been an exercise in love. So hopefully it's been worth it, covering all these little specks and dots. But there we go. Okay, I'll zoom you out. So here we are zoomed out, and this is where we're at. And I think I am going to take you along with me as I bring in some pencils to just do a little bit more work on the lion itself. Okay, I am back with a few colored pencils from the Polychromos set, Green Gold 268. A very tiny one that I believe is light yellow ochre. So that would be 183, and then raw umber 180. So just adding a little bit of those colors. So I'm just going over top and kind of blending in, adding a bit of yellow warmth to the mane. So I'm not sure if that's what I should do, but it just seems to add a little bit of warmth. So I'm going to bring you down. The answer for our final trivia question: what musical instrument do Harry, Ron, and Hermione find playing near Fluffy? The answer is a harp. They find a harp. Not going to do absolutely everywhere, adding a little bit, and I think that just adds a bit more dimension and actually brings out the highlighted area a little bit more. I just wanted to say thank you so much for listening and watching my videos and playing along with the trivia. Again, I'm not an expert at hair, and this is a whole lot of hair on this page. Just adding a little bit here and there, and then that's I'm gonna call it done. I'm sure that a person could work forever perfecting the hair, but I think that for me this will be enough. So this is raw umber, and just coming in and keeping the dark areas dark. I'm pretty happy with how the Copic went down, and I'm not going to mess too much with this. So I hope you enjoyed today's trivia. I hope you comment below how you did. I hope you're having a creative and colorful week, and I will see you in the next video. But before that, I will go off, finish this page, and bring you back, hopefully, for the final look at how this is turning out. Okay, pretty happy. Like I said, I've done a little bit of blending here, added a little bit of the green gold up here, but for the most part, I'm happy. I am going to come in with some cream color and put a little bit of color on his teeth, because I don't think that his teeth are going to be quite that pearly white. pretty sure he doesn't get to the dentist. So just a little bit of cream and green gold. Okay, there we go. That's how we're gonna leave his teeth. Okay, here we are back for one final look at our page. I'm calling it done for now anyways. Maybe I'll tinker on it in a couple of days if I come back and look at it, but for now we are calling it done. The back side shows where I used alcohol markers. The rest are Pitt pens and Staedtler pigment pens, so they don't bleed through. But yeah, really happy with how our Leo the Lion has turned out. Happy to pay a little bit of homage to the Gryffindor colors with the gold and burgundy and the lion itself. I hope you had fun today, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.